Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? I hope everybody's well. Hey, Millie and Little and Kathy and Miss Janice. I hope everybody's doing good. Trying to get everything set here, running a little crazy as usual. But hey, trying to get everything set here. Trying to get my phone to where I can get to StreamYard and be ready in case my my tablet dies. I got you a secret. Hello, hello. Welcome. Diana Lynn and Blue Eyes. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate y'all. Wise old lady. Hello. Miss Ginger Snap in the house. Hello. Thank y'all so much. Oh, I feel so proud. Proud to have y'all all in here. Okay, I got myself ready. So if my tablet dies, I'll grab my phone. Ah, Auntie Sherry, I love you so much. Thanks for being here. Yay. Well, hello, Smiley. Love you so big, Smiley. I hope everybody had a great weekend and a good Monday and Tuesday. We are coming up on 4th of July. I am off that day and I am so excited. I had told y'all about the grandbabies. We had ball tournament this past weekend and it was a midnight tournament. Well, I thought it would be over at midnight. They started at 6 p.m. I got home at 5:30 a.m. I was going to leave about 1 in the morning and my grandson had fell asleep. Well, his mom does the books and in the dugout and dad is the coach and she's like, what am I going to do? And I was like, I'll stay. So it was good. They got third place. And so they didn't do too bad. I think they would have done better had they not had a 2-hour gap from 1 o'clock till I think it was like 3:15. And they laid down and they got tired and then they had to get up and go play ball and they were sluggish. So anyways, it was good. They were just shy. One just needed that one win to make it to the championship game, and they lost by 1 point. So I'm still proud of them all. They did good. And then everybody gets home like early in the morning, and my granddaughter's birthday party was that day. And so we all had to wake up and get dressed and get over there and have a birthday party. And oh, I was tired. And Saturday, I had a birthday party at 11 o'clock. So I got there early to help set up. It was outside and it was a pool party. So I was in the sun for all of that time, left there and went to the game. I was exhausted come Sunday night. Well, hello, Tennessee Volunteer. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. So, anyways, I am still not quite caught up on all my sleep. I am still tired and wore out, but still going. But I hope everybody is well, doing good, hanging in there. I wanted to talk about summer a little bit today. I was going back to the beginning, listening to news conferences and stuff. What? Yes, my granddaughter come barging in here.
I say hi.
You can say hi, but you can't get on the screen.
Hi.
That is Allie, Miss Allie. Okay, I'll be down there in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Y'all eat.
Have a good day, everybody.
Oh, she's a mess. I love her so much. Anyways, so I was just kind of starting to go back and listen to a lot of things. And Cornbread, hello. Make sure I tell you hello this time. Oh, and yes, everybody say a prayer for Smiley's mother. Tomorrow she'll be having surgery, and we want to make sure she is well, healthy, comes through, everything's good, and Smiley survives it as well. That's always a hard thing to deal with when somebody else is in surgery. So, yes, y'all say prayers for her. But I started going back to 3 years ago and just listening to like some news conferences. And I was still trying to find the part where Ronnie Lawson says that Summer may have been moved. And I know a lot of us have heard it. We remember hearing it. I can't find it anywhere. I am still digging and digging. So that's what my purpose was today. Just going back. I had time and I went through and just listened to a bunch of them, and things just started clicking. And I'm like, what in the world? I mean, all of this that I'm listening to is at the very, very, very beginning of when Summer come up missing. And so I started writing a few things down, and I thought, well, I'm going to go live and talk about it. And I'm going to save the best part for last. But, I'm listening to one, I think it was when Evil Entered, I think was that channel. And it was talking about, no, it wasn't. It was a news conference I was listening to first. Sorry, guys, trying to remember. Hey, Susie. Thanks for being here, girl. Welcome, welcome. But at the very beginning, the news conference, it talks about Summer was seen walking away. Well, first of all, I want to know who saw her walking away. That's the question. Who saw her walking away? Who said she was walking away? And the second part of that, it was said that she was wearing gray pants and a pink shirt. So they tell us when they got home, they unloaded the car. Grandma takes her groceries in, comes out. They plant the little flowers, cactus thingies. They wash their hands. Summer goes in and gets a peppermint and then tells her mom she wants to go home. Well, then Candace walks her to the door and tells the boys, watch your sister. And said she was gone 2 minutes, just 2. So how is it in that 2 minutes that baby girl changed out of that velour jumpsuit, put on some gray pants and a pink shirt? There's no way possible. No way. I don't care how you twist and turn that. There is no way in 2 minutes that baby changed her clothes like that and got gone. I mean, 2 minutes, she might have got her shirt on. She might have got her pants on, but she would have had to get clothes first, then take off her clothes and start putting her other clothes on. And that's not counting disappearing off the mountain. No way. No way possible. And I wish that the news would clear that up, because they're still sticking to that generic story there. You know, who told who told you she was walking away? Who saw her? And how did she change clothes in 2 minutes time? Unless the timeline's wrong. Now, it showed a comment that Candace had made in Daisy's chat. Miss Daisy had been talking about Harmony Montgomery and her father and the verdict and all this stuff. And so she puts at the bottom of the screen Can's comment, which said, and guys, I wish I could show you these things, but my computer will not hook up to their Wi-Fi. I'm so sad. So anyways, my computer's old. That's all there is to it. And I don't have money to buy a new one, so I'm on my tablet and it won't let me show y'all stuff. So I'm just going to read it all to you. But it said, the comment that Candace made. Hey, Justine, thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining us. Candace put, there should be a law if they do things to a child of any form, they should make them get fixed so they can't have no more kids. Okay. I happen to agree with her, but it is very strange that she would say those things. Now, we all know from the very beginning how Dawn felt with Summer being gone. Dawn always said, and he started saying it at just almost instantly after she was gone, that he would see her in the resurrection. He made those statements multiple times just within an hour or so. He said he knew instantly that she was gone. And the way he phrases it, he means both ways, like gone from the house, gone from life. That's the way I took it. But why would you be talking about your daughter who possibly could have just walked away, like they say she was walking away, and just down the road and got lost and couldn't find her way back home? But no. Hey there, Saint H. Thanks for being here. But no, he didn't have any of those thoughts, didn't have any of it. It was straight up, I'll see her one day in the resurrection. Now, I did learn that in the first week, that very first week with her being missing, that TBI had received 200 tips, and they were trying to follow up on all of them. So that's a good amount. There were also, yes, Tennessee volunteer, yes. There was also 40 registered S offenders that lived in the same zip code as Summer Wells. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. Hey, Selena, thanks for coming in. Good to see you, my friend. But 40, just right there in that area. Can you imagine how many others that haven't got caught in that area? This baby had no chance in the world whatsoever. She was surrounded by pedos. Sick. So sad. Now, here we are at this 3-year mark, and there's no sign, nothing. They have absolutely nothing. In 3 years. And what I'm fixing to say here is, it's my opinion on how things might have played out. But is it possible that she could have been handed off at the bottom of the hill and driven out of the holler before she was ever called in as missing? Could someone have possibly got her down that hill into a car and out of there before they ever called for help, before they ever figured out she was missing? She was more than likely not in that area. I honestly believe that if she would have wandered off by foot, that she would not have made the 5 miles out away from her house. And they pretty much circled that area out 5 miles. They didn't find anything. There was no signs, no nothing. No evidence whatsoever that she was out there. So I really think it's possible that she might have been handed off and out of the area before she was ever notified, anybody was notified of her being missing. That is my opinion, guys. It is just my opinion. Now, 7 days missing. Dawn said she was probably trafficked and used for sex. 7 days. 1 week after his daughter goes missing, and those were his words. Hey, Brad, thanks for being here. That's horrible. Who wants to think of their daughter after just 7 days being trafficked, being used for men's pleasure? Why would you want to go there? It's just probably something that he had seen way too much of. Now, Dawn said in a news statement the night before she went missing, she asked him to hold her finger so she could spin. He said it was the last time he had with her. And then he paused and said, actually. That statement made hair raise up on my back of my neck. I'm telling you, that was the weirdest, creepiest thing for him to say, actually. What do you mean, actually? How was it the last time that you had any contact with her or not? But to throw in there, actually, very flat tone, tells me that that wasn't the last time. So, hey, Sound of Silence, thanks for being here. Candace did say in the interview that her and Dawn did there in the yard at their house, Candace did say, in my heart, someone came up here, took her, lured her away from here. And she repeated that, that's how she feels. One thing that was said by Dawn that I thought was just, once again, very strange thing to say, but they were talking about, if you could say anything, how do you feel about everything right now? And he starts talking about how sorry he was for all the searchers. It's hot out there. Some are getting scratched up. And he just kept apologizing to them. And his words were, he was sorry that they had to spend so many hours in the woods. Not a thank you for being out there searching for my daughter who's missing. None of that. It was, I'm sorry you have to be out there so long. It just makes you wonder, could he have said something right then to stop them from being out there? What was he sorry for? That just was the craziest thing. Now, this part here is what started it all for me. And it was an interview that he was doing. And he was asked how he had handled everything. And when he started talking, this was the last part of what he said. He said, they came to me and said, I sold my daughter for drugs. I flipped out. Like an idiot, I believed it. And I flipped out, started drinking and everything else. Now, let me read that to you again. They came to me and said, I sold my daughter for drugs. I flipped out. Like an idiot, I believed it. And I flipped out, started drinking and everything else. Why would Don believe that? Guys, I have heard that interview 100 times. But today, this part caught me like a knife in my gut. I flipped out, and like an idiot, I believed it. He believed that he had sold his daughter for drugs. How is that possible? Did the man black out? Was he so high that he did sell his daughter for drugs so he could stay high? How do you believe when someone said you sold your daughter for drugs? Hey, Miriam and Just Me, thanks for being here. Guys, that one right there just is the most horrible thing to me. It told such a story in that one sentence. Like an idiot, I believed him. He didn't question it. He just believed him. So do you guys think that he actually meant, I don't even know which way to go with this. Okay, put a 1 in chat if you think that John Wells sold his daughter for drugs. I want to see what your thoughts are. If not, put a 2. 2 for no, 1 for yes. Did Don Wells sell his daughter for drugs? Yeah. Blue eyes, very good thought. Maybe he just told the truth about what happened. Exactly. Sound of silence. You don't think that's it? Maybe. I have wondered, and lately, the more that I'm getting into things, the more I'm thinking it's possible, but I'm still not ready to commit, if that makes sense. Maybe impossible to get her gone. I don't, yeah, in between. Yeah. It is crazy. I'm just so on that fence, teeter tottering back and forth. Is that what he did? Did he not do it? I do know that there is surveillance video of Summer on of Candace on Light Hollow Road at 345. We know she was seen on surveillance at a convenience store, going into the bathroom and stayed there for about 30 minutes. And I'm just wondering, during that time, is that when something happened? Did she leave her children there by themselves, or was Dawn there? CPS was coming. There you go, Celine. There you go, Selena. Very good. School time, Marion. Yeah, I really wonder about that. I really wonder about it. But, you can pretty much say Dawn and Candace both were on drugs. were they on them that heavy before Summer went missing, or did it intensify after? That's something, we don't know, but from what we're being told by the neighbors, it was before as well. Blue Eyes says, is it possible too that Don may be doing things with her and he shouldn't have? Candace was jealous of the attention and got rid of her. That has been a subject since day one, I believe. I seriously believe people have gone over that repeatedly. Oh, Tennessee Volunteer said pre-planned, in my opinion. Hey, Kathy. Thanks for being here. Miss Kathy Marsh. Susie, you agree with what Blue Eyes said? I just, like I say, I can't commit one way or the other because either way is possible. Either way is truly very possible. I believe she was jealous of her no matter what, but it has been said she did not want a girl. It has been said Candace was very much boy mom. Christine, you think drugs were involved? I'm starting to. I really, really am. Just like Katie didn't want a boy. Yep. I'm not sure Katie wanted kids at the time she had Sebastian. But, the sad part is if you have a child and you don't want that child, you don't do something bad to them. You be a hero and find them a good home. That's what you do. November Rain, hello, welcome. Come in, come in. Have a seat at the table. Money and drugs had to be for money. I agree, Miss Kathy. More's been done. Yes. It is a sad thing. I worry about if she was trafficked, if she was sold to somebody that would buy a child. It pretty much is going to involve trafficking, a high percentage, I would say. And do you know that there are about 90% of kids that come up missing come home within the first 2 weeks? But John and Candace and the things they said in those first couple of weeks, she wasn't coming home. They knew she wasn't coming home, in my opinion. But their statements, they speak loud and clear, very loud and clear. And when Don said, like an idiot, I believed them. He believed that he trafficked his child. And then I thought maybe that's an excuse to explain the drug use. But either way you look at it, it's sick. Sick, sick, sick. I don't care how you want to play that. It is thick. So I don't want to think of summer in that lifestyle. I would rather think of summer leaving in grandma's camper, going away somewhere, living with family, long distant family way out, away, living happily ever after. That's what I would like to think. But then I remembered the words of Dawn. I'll see her in the resurrection. Day one. That was day one. The the first day I found out my child was not coming home, I didn't say, well, I'll see him in the resurrection. I was in denial. It's not right. This is not right. I just couldn't accept it. I was in shock. It was a feeling that I can't describe to no one in this entire world. But the thought of living the rest of my life without my child there, no. Day one, it wasn't right. I mean, I just kept repeating that over and over and over. Let's see, Marion says, changes unchained. Has dropped some interesting info, in my opinion. He mentions the old lady's son is a cop. Moon. There is a corrupt moon in Kylie Rodney's case. You know, a lot of people have been talking about that connection there. Huh. That's interesting. Thanks for sharing that with us. Oh, okay. Changes unchanged. Let's see. What did Sound of Silence say? My ex son in law in prison now. He was at the top of the drug kings around Virginia and Tennessee. I talked to him in debt. Said dealers wouldn't have taken a child for payment. I have heard that as well. I've heard that as well. I don't think that he sold her for drugs. I just think he outright sold her if he did it. Hi, Melissa. Yes, yes. Let's see. Goodbye. Someone needs us all. Summer does need us all, Melissa. Thanks for joining us. And hey, Faded Jeans, thanks for coming in. Amazing. Amazing G. As I always thought from the start, Dawn actually did sell Summer for drugs, even if they took her because he owed a drug debt. You know, and I wonder, could it be that because of the drug thing, I've never, and I've talked to people who are in that type of business as well, and they wouldn't take a child. But if this is a backwoods drug dealer that could take a child and then go sell her for trafficking, that's kind of where my thought goes. But we don't know. That's the thing. It's crazy. Whoa, wise old lady said someone in the family knows what happened to her. That's what I believe. And I'm with you, Miss Wise Old Lady. I am so with you on that one. They know. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. Hey, Olivia B. Thanks for being here and coming in with us. Welcome, welcome. Melissa's been watching Smiley for a long time. We love our Smiley. We love her so big. There are a few sites covering Kylie's case are involved in the actual trafficking. Oh, wow. Okay, Marion. I didn't get too deep into Kylie's case. I do think there was a lot of foul play there, but I didn't get too deep into it. Yeah, I agree. November Rain. I'm just, I think this is what I'm going to say about them not wanting kids. In my heart, I believe that they love their kids the best way and the only way they knew how. So I don't think they knew anything different. Tennessee Volunteer said, come on, it won't let, there it goes. I believe they all know most of that road, my opinion. Agree. I think the whole holler knows, but they're not going to say a word. So, y'all, I just looked up and my Astros are losing 6-0. That's not good. So, let's see. You know, I just don't understand. If you get your children taken away from you, talking about the three boys, because your house is unfit, the boys were not kept clean. I think they were behind in school. All these, it's like a domino effect when you get started with it all. But yet, there was no child neglect charges at all. How's that not? How is that possible? Is that only in Hawkins County? Is that good old boy system there, Ronnie? I agree, Melissa. Dawn and Candace both know. Yes, blue eyes. My heart breaks for them as well. All the kids, the boys, Summer, you know, they were happy. You could tell they were happy. They were playing. They were good old little country kids. They didn't know a life any different. I think, and when the boys found that life, they didn't want to come back. Lucy Cat, hello. Thanks for coming over. Thank you, thank you. Has anybody seen AC lately? Y'all, I'm worried because she said something in chat a while back about how much she liked being in chat and everybody was so welcoming, and I was so nice to her. And she said something about her brother, and I had no clue who her brother was. And then I haven't seen her again. Oh, look at here. Faded Jean said. Dawn said if they didn't sign over rights to the boys, they would have to pay child support, court costs, and other charges. So basically, they signed over their kids so they didn't go to jail. Gotcha. Yeah, I agree, Marion. The boys are under continual threat. I can see that. So, yeah, if y'all see AC anywhere, hey, Robin, thanks for being here. If y'all see AC anywhere, tell her I said hello. Tell her come back. Just come on back. We love her anyways. We can't help who our family members are. So I've been worried about her. And One Love. Has anybody seen One Love? I hope she's okay. I hadn't even seen her in chat anywhere else. They still should have charged them. I agree. I mean, you don't get a pat on the wrist. And, they didn't want those kids bad enough to do everything they were supposed to do from the start. Yeah, Smiley, I haven't seen her either. And I've been wondering about her. Yeah. So if anybody knows anything about One Love 2, y'all let me know. We've been missing on her. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you for loving our channel here. We're just a big happy family. Yeah, I don't know what happened to our One Love. Aw. I will have to start seeing what we can do to find her. And AC, I just felt bad because I don't want her to think that, because who her brother was, that makes me sad because I would never look at her any different. We would just love her a little more. Yeah, we've been talking a lot about Sebastian's case. And then we come back to Summer's case. And all along, all I can do is think about what did they do to these kids? What did they do to them? What did they do to Summer? They know. Somebody knows, and it's obvious. The way they've acted, the things they've said. Was Don blacked out to the point where he believed he sold his daughter for drugs? I mean, most people would be saying, oh, hell no, I didn't. No, it's not how that works. Panties, hello there. Thanks for coming in with us. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I don't get it. They know. And here we've sat for 3 years talking and talking and talking and talking some more about Summer. And we look at these pictures of her, that sweet, sweet, sweet smile and big blue eyes. And all we can do is wonder, what did they do to her? Is she alive? Is she no longer alive? And it's sickening because you put so much of yourself into this little girl's case. You sit there, you work on a live, like us as creators, we'll work on these lives. We will literally listen to things to verify. We'll dig in, we'll do research, we have it written out and all this stuff. Do our live, talk to you guys, get it all out there, put out what we've learned, what we can say. And when we get off of here, it doesn't stop. I know it doesn't for me. I go to bed at night and I'm thinking, what am I missing? What possible thing is out there that I haven't clicked with yet? What is it that I'm missing? Because whatever it is, everybody else is missing it too. And I want to figure it out. I want us to be able to do it because law enforcement's not. And if they have any thoughts or ideas or anything like that, then they need to get busy. You know, Smiley was just telling us today about, this little boy that they found him deceased, waited all those years to charge the parents, and they decided it was too long. There wasn't nothing they could do, really. I mean, seriously? I don't want that to happen here. I don't want it to. I don't want summer to become just another picture that's being put out there on a website of forgotten people. Y'all, we're so into summer. We're so a part of summer. She's a part of who we all are becoming because we're trying, we're listening, we're writing down notes, we're taking notes constantly. And she's become a part of what we stand for. I don't want her to just become another face. We've all claimed her as our summer, and we work all the time, digging and looking and going over things. I feel like she's a part of my grandkids. She's a part of who I've become. And I feel like I owe her. I owe her something. I made a promise to that sweet little face that I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep her name out there and her face and her story. I'm going to continue doing that. Hey, Millie, I had the wrong, sorry guys, I had the wrong Cash App out there. I just figured that out this weekend. I put the wrong Cash App. It's not even mine, but it's basically the same, but not 2010. It's 1430. But anyways, she's become a part of all of us. And we're all in this together. And we're a family. We're a unit. We have our little group over here that chats very well. We don't play into the drama. The best advice I could ever give anybody with drama and their name being put out there and all this in bad ways and talked about and made fun of and blah, blah, blah. Ignore them. They're not worth your time. And the more that you feed into that, the more they're going to put out. And so over here, I'm going to ignore them. I don't care what they think of me. I'm not here to please them. I'm not here to make everybody happy. I'm here because I have friends here. I have people that come into my chat and listen to what I have to say. And those people are important to me. That baby girl's picture that's up on the screen with me here, she is number one important in this game because some people treat it as if it is a game, but she's the number one important thing. It's called real life. And I'm sick and tired of people bullying other people, ripping them apart. Whatever they say in their lives, you've got to hear about it. Oh, look how she said this and what she worded here and blah, blah, blah. We're human. If we get something wrong, we get something wrong. And we are putting stuff out there. But Jesus, Pete, send us a private message and let us know. There's no sense in tearing somebody apart. But then again, some people don't know how to get their own content. Just saying. Anyway, we are all here for the same reason. We're all here for summer. We love this baby girl. We want to do what we can for this baby girl. And I hope you all agree with me that we don't want no drama. We want to have great conversations. We want to learn from each other. We want to continue to do what we can to help this baby because it doesn't seem like anybody else is trying to help her outside of us. Doesn't seem like law enforcement's doing a whole lot. They may be, but we just don't see it. And I made a promise. And if I'm on here by myself, talking to myself, because nobody wants to listen to me, it's okay because I made a promise. And I'm not stopping. So we will be doing between Sebastian, because he deserves it as well. There's other kids out there that deserve it. We got to start venturing out a little bit. But my heart's here with this little baby girl. My granddaughter was the same age as her when she disappeared. And I watched my granddaughter do all the things that she loves to do. I'm watching her grow and be a different little person. And it's exciting and it's fun. You know, her vocabulary has changed to more of a little grown up person. She's the one that plays softball, the older one. I get to watch her play. I get to watch her grow in her playing. I get to watch her on the field now after, several years of playing, become a leader to her team, encourage her team. So I always think of Summer and what she would be like today. So keep going, keep hanging in there, everybody. Let's stick together. Let's keep pushing for this baby girl because she deserves it. And if there's haters out there, let them go hate. I don't care. I didn't like it the last time when my chat got pulled into it because you all mean so much to me. And when I say I love you, when I say you are part of me, I mean it. I love each and every one of y'all, even those in the bushes, and I don't even see y'all, don't know who you are. You're here. So you're part of us if you want to be. But I am so proud of where my channel has gone to. I'm so proud of where my channel, what we have become here. So I wanted to let you all know that because y'all are part of me. Y'all are part of my channel. And I thank you all. Every once in a while, we'll get a troll in here. Miss Millie, boy, she's hot on it and she gets rid of them. But we don't have people being mean to each other. I love it. We can just sit here all night and have a discussion. So, oh, yeah. Sorry, I should have explained that a little better. But yes, panties. It's been 4 years for me. It's been 4 years. And this channel has actually helped me. It's brought me back out to be the person who I used to be, to a point. I'll never be that person again. I've learned a lot. I've been through a lot. And I've done a lot of thinking and a lot of soul searching. And I've learned what is important in life and what is trash. And I guess that's why it doesn't bother me. But you mess with one of my friends, I'll come after you, I promise. That old me will come out. But anyway. Oh, look, there she is, Miss Annabella. She knows. I was on her chat one time and somebody was going after her and she had just had some cancer cut out from her leg. I went after her. I went after that person. You don't mess with my friends. But look at all those purple hearts. We love us some Annabella. If you are not subbed up to Annabella's Honeys, you need to go and sub up. She started out doing all the things with the true crime stuff. And it does get to be too much. And she has become our inspiration for us all because she talks about how to keep yourself above water, how to not drown in all the mess, how to be a better person. She encourages us to be us and to take care of ourselves. So it is a great little chat. We have a good little time over there. So not little, but I always say good little time. But hi, Tracy. Everybody, anybody that's come in, Solo Angel Mom, hi there. Anybody else that's come in that I missed, I'm so sorry. I get to talking and I'm on a roll and kind of zone into the moment. But I've had a couple of rough little days here. Just tired, just not quite feeling the greatest, wore down a little bit. Seen a lot in other places, in chats and stuff, and just kind of gets to you. So I have been just kind of struggling with it all. I even actually, to be honest, Monday, yesterday, I thought, oh, I need to do a live. And I'm like, I should just quit, get out of the biz, just get out of it all. But I made a promise and I can't. can't do it. It gets ugly on the streets, doesn't it? You know? Oh, Miss Kathy, you're so sweet. But it does. It gets so ugly out there. And it gets depressing. Talking about kids and what happens to them and how things go bad. No child should be born into this world to suffer at the hands of people like that. It's just not right. Not right at all. But, you know, Miss Smiley has been attacked, and there are people out there that actually think of her the way she was being represented. And that just blows my mind. Can't get any more real than Smiley. You can't. And I'm just going to put that out there because she's a beautiful person and has a big heart. So, anyways, I do, Miss Kathy. I do need to get some rest, and my boss is on vacation, so I'm the boss this week, and all the things, and I'm just trying to make it through one more day. I got to work tomorrow, and then I'm off Thursday. I have no plans. I'm not making plans. Everybody can do their fireworks and barbecue without me. I'll be just fine because I'm going to just rest. I'll get me some laundry done, just do some little things, and I'm going to enjoy my day. I may even come on here with you guys if y'all are not doing anything. So who knows? You never know. We do love Smiley. Smiley rocks, doesn't she? Yes. So those people are nuts. Exactly, Janice. Exactly. They're nuts. Please do. You want me to come on 4th of July? I might do it. Look, TJ says, what none of us can understand is that these children put themselves in that position because they were angels in heaven and God gave them a choice. They knew what was going to happen, so to bring to light. Wow, that's pretty deep, TJ. Thank you for sharing that. You know, those babies are, all of them are angels because God has them. Okay, Millie's not doing anything. Handy says, do what you want. Smiley says, come on. Smiley, we may have to do a big fun night that afternoon or something. I think our friend Miss Annabella's off. Or maybe not. I don't remember. I get confused with her schedule of work. Oh, you gotta work 4th of July evening. Well, I get to be off, but because I'm part time, I don't get paid to be off. But it's okay. I'm the boss this week, so I'm working extra hours. I'm not losing no hours. I like being boss. I really don't want to be boss. I have been boss. I don't want that anymore in my life. Oh, it is crazy. Do a fun show. Okay, Millie. Millie said we have to do a fun show. Okay. Smiley's in for it. Let's do it. We'll play some music. We'll dance. We'll laugh. Tell some jokes. Yeah. As boss, I'm letting myself work extra hours this week. Nothing much to it, but I'm not losing no time. Yay me. Okay, guys. Well, on a happy, fun note, I'm going to let y'all. Annabella's off. What? And do you have plans, Miss Honey? If you have no plans, you do now. Yay. We love you so big. Oh, oh, that's so sweet, Miss Betty. She said, Lolly, you're so sweet and centered. Your heart is pure. I love your channel. Well, we love you being here, Miss Betty. You come back. There's Lady 7 up. Sounds like what the doctor ordered. That's right. Okay, TJ's bringing the kegger. Woo! Oh, so big. So big, so big. Oh, don't ever have to thank me for that, Lady 7 Up. You're always on my mind. Miss Sherry could hold a dance. We'll let Auntie Sherry up there. She'll entertain us all night. We love her. Yeah, we'll plan something fun. Yes, Solo Angel. Is that my problem? That's probably my problem. That is probably it. That's funny. Hot dog time. Woo, woo. Granny, you can go by. I'm trying to read some comments here. Sorry, guys, I get distracted. Sounds not. Yeah, money won't be here until August 1st. Oh, goodness. Well, Layla the York no yet Layla the corgi got hooked up with the little Yorkie. She is due August 1st made me think of this. She is due to have little Yorkie corgis on the first week of April. Hey YouTuber, thanks for coming in. We're about ready to wrap things up around here. So, but we'll be back on Thursday for July 4th. We'll put something out. Y'all be looking for it. We'll get it figured out, whose channel we're going to, what we're doing, and we'll just have some fun times. So, Yorkie corgis. I said, well, at least they're going to be all small. Yeah, at least they're all going to be small. They're not going to be like, one time I had a little dachshund. She was a miniature dachshund. And my neighbor called and said, are you missing her? And I was like, yeah. I'm looking everywhere. And I was like, yeah, she's not here. He said, well, I think she's locked up with this little what is it? Mini Doberman Pinscher. I was like, "Oh, what?" It was a mini Doberman Pinscher. And what do they call them? Min pins or something like that. And I'm like, oh my God, we're going to have weenie pinchers. But I called my vet the next day. 2 days after that, she was being fixed. And there was no puppies. Yay. But anyways, enough of the puppy talk. I smell baked fish waiting for me. Yum. My son's home and he grills a lot. Ooh. So, Smiley, I'll be getting with you. We will get something figured out and we'll all have fun. So, if you got no plans for Thursday, you do now. Yay. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for caring. And thanks for just being here more than anything. You're all so precious. I love y'all so, so much. And with that, I'm going to say, mwah, love and hugs, everybody. Have a good night.